Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today is VEDA day 2, so day 2 of my vlog every day of the month of April project. Today I'm going to talk to you about being generous with your Facebook likes. Okay, this is going to sound a little bit strange to some of you, but um, when you own a Facebook page and you run a Facebook page, the more interaction the things that you write and put out there get with your audience, the more people get to see it. And I'm sure some of you have noticed that every now and then I'll ask you to throw a like on this or a comment on it to make sure that some more people in my page actually get to see it. And the reason for that is because with all of the changes that Facebook has made to organic versus paid reach in the last couple of years, really the last like 6 months, they want us to pay to share our content with the rest of the world. And I mean, that's fair enough. They're a business. They are now a publicly traded business, so they need to look after their shareholders' interests. But unfortunately, that means that people with pages like mine, who mostly focus on spreading free information and starting free conversations, don't really get the reach that we once did. Typically I've got about 5,500 people on my page. Typically my posts get seen by 1,500 to 2,000 people-ish, which is great. My numbers are great. I've got a core group of people that are really involved in what I do and really like the stuff that I do, and typically come to my page to read it. They don't just wait to see it in their news feeds, which I think is why I'm getting the reach that I am. Now, sometimes I'll post something that's clickbait, just because the message resonates with me. One of these women should never lift weights articles because, or whatever. Those kind of things typically get a little bit more traction, and anybody who kind of sees it in their news feed tends to read it, telling Facebook that it's a good piece of content. It gets shown to their friends, and the chain kind of goes out. And sometimes I can get up to, say, 10,000 people seeing a post. But typically when it's something that I've written, I'm looking at 1,500 to 2,000. I know I have a lot of people that follow my stuff and read my stuff on a fairly regular basis that don't interact with it at all. And I think one of the reasons for that is because it is a fitness/weight loss page. My page is about personal development. It's about being your best self. It's about fat loss. It's not about fat loss, but I'm trying to teach you ways to have fat loss if you're looking for that. There's lots of stuff about strength training, resistance training. I like to post videos and things that I find of people's beautiful form and yada, yada, yada. So a lot of my content is about self-improvement as far as body, mind, spirit kind of goes. And some people feel awkward liking that content or interacting with it because they don't want their friends to know that they are following a page about weight loss. Fair enough, but I'm gonna pose an argument here that perhaps people aren't really paying that close of attention. Now, for example, if you were following my, not my news feed, but my timeline, the little thing on the right that changes every time I like or comment on something, you'll notice that I like a lot of people's stuff. And the reason for that is, as my network grows, I'm meeting more and more people in the business and finding new pages all the time with stuff on it that I really like. And I'm not stingy with my likes because, first of all, if you're going to be judging me because of something that might be coming up in my news feed that you don't really know anything about why I like that, maybe we're not really friends. And the other reason is I know that the more I interact with people's pages that I enjoy, the more Facebook will let their content get seen to their followers. So a lot of the times the people that I'm interacting with quite a bit are my friends or people that I really respect and admire in the community. And I want their messages to be heard. So I like almost everything that comes across from my favorite pages for sure. And I also, so I'm generous with my likes, which you can be too. Just be generous. We've got an infinite amount of likes. If people don't like you because you've liked something on someone else's page, they might be a jerk. And I save my comments and my shares for things that actually really resonate with me, if that makes sense. So, if I read an article or a blog by somebody and it just really touches my heart, I might share it on my page if I think that people on my page will care about it. Or I will throw a comment on it, say this was beautiful, or thank you so much, or even just a little emoticon, a heart or whatever, because for whatever reason in Facebook land, the comments trump the likes. So the more people that comment, and I guess it makes sense because it's exactly the same way I'm interacting with the content, right? If I'm liking it just because I see it and I like that person and I want more people to see what they're writing, sure. But when I comment, it's because it actually resonates with me. So, and then if I share that content either on my personal page or on my Facebook page, then it really resonates with me. The message is something that I really feel needs to be heard by more people. So here's my urging. Just like more stuff on Facebook. If you see that you've got a friend, say, my best friend is a mortgage broker, so she's got a page for her business. Every time it comes up in my newsfeed, I like it. Because even if it's a tip that doesn't have anything to do with me, or, something about a housing market that I'm not in or whatever, I know that every time I like her page or her content, that more people that like her page are going to see what she's actually doing. So for me, it's important to support her business that way. So I'm urging you to be generous with your likes, to not worry so much about, who's seeing what you're liking. I promise you, if somebody's bored enough that they're looking through your timeline and figuring out what it is that you are spending your time looking at, they need more hobbies. And, if they're judging you for it, then they're kind of a jerk anyway. So go forth, like content, support the people that do the things that you love. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow because tomorrow is day 3 of VEDA. I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about yet, so if you have any ideas, throw me a comment, or hit reply on one of my emails, or leave a message on my Facebook page, ruralrebelmama.com. That's a lie. It's www.facebook.com/ruralrebelmama. Hit me up somewhere. Let me know what you're curious about, what really grinds your gears, what you want to know about, and I will do my best to address it. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you tomorrow.